You might be screaming, no, no, no. All they hear is, who wants cake?
So just like put out your heroin and come in for like 3 minutes. And if you have any coke, save it for worm suicide.
Hey, you're watching Dave TV. I love you so much.
You die now!
Feel the power. Hard rockin' Texas boys. Our ears.
Can you believe that we are like each other? Part of something that we can't yet discover. Where are you going? What you trying to say? You came alive and you blew away. Seagulls, it was our time. With that content and with that light. I bet you would link Jesus Sue if you ever found out he wasn't white. If I could talk to my younger self now, I'd say, don't take nothing for granted, kid. You haven't seen just how bad things can get. And you never know what you got till it's gone. Never know till it's gone.
Watch it on the Dave TV. I watch it on the Dave TV.
Drive through a midnight field, I know my fate's been sealed. Last thing I'll see is his face as I waste away. He says I'm not the first and I'm not the last, as my crimson spills out on the grass. Since rage red tan line, my woman, I'm starting by someday. I'm gonna fucking snap. My videos you talk. All you beautiful losers, all you strong dreamers, you are the friend, you are the heart, you are the muse.
Dave's and Dave.
Dave's and Dave.
Dave's and Dave. Dave's and Dave. Dave's and Dave.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Fuck you.
Woo! Just by the hair of your chinny chin chin, boss.
I know, man. I can't believe it. What's going on, everybody?
I'm Dave, Nathan with the
hey,
save
hey.
on the webcast. If you're watching on the interwebs, it just started, so that's the behind the scenes part. But if you're watching the TV show, bless your heart because you hear the music. We have a lot of the musics for you here today, as we do every week. And if you haven't heard some of it, that's kind of the goal of the show.
Right, exactly. To go out and bring to you nothing but some of the finest that we have, and
not.
Sometimes it's not the finest, you know. Well, for myself, Dave, and probably from Blue, Patrick in the back, flipping all the switches, and Dave, myself. First off, congratulations to all the new graduating class of the University of Texas. Congratulations. The work that you put in is nothing short of amazing. Now you can move back into your parents' house for a long time and look for that job, that ever elusive, big paying job with benefits. Also, today is part of Memorial Day weekend. We want to thank everybody out there who has served who has lost their lives in the pursuit of making our country what it is today, which is a free society for Dave and I and Patrick, as a matter of fact, to be able to create and do what we do. And it is because of those sacrifices of the men that have come before us and that are serving today, including our families and our brothers, including my brother and my father. We want to thank you very much and take this time to thank you for your service. So happy Memorial Day, and it's a great day to fucking barbecue. It's nice and hot, and it's not even hot yet.
Thanks for sharing yours with us.
Yeah, right. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
absolutely. You had a couple days in a row of slaying faces with the mighty dancer metal.
Well, it's funny because I forget that how much work I have a best friend, roadie slash handler slash make sure that I have everything that I need when we go on tour together. He's the guy that makes sure that does the last, we call it the dummy check, But yeah, man, that was cool. Had 3 or 5 shows with Stupid Drama, ending a show. Our last one was at 1-to-1 with the Texas KGB. How good looking do you want to be, man? They just,
Well, they're almost as good looking as you guys.
great singing, man. There's just something about being a tall, slender lady playing the bass guitar, man. That is just like I want to be a tall, slender lady playing the bass. You
are.
I am?
In your
Well, I think I ate her, is what the thing is. But, Kelly, just consummate show person. Is it still a showman, show person? But anyway, puts on a great show, and just singer-song, her old man on guitar, just a great band, and everybody that we played with Drama, we want to thank you. And then ending the slew of shows that we're doing with Dancer last night, Hanover's, geez Louise. We before that, Friday night, we were on 6th Street at the Dirty Dog. They got those new lights there. Amazing, just the production that's going on there. It seems like everybody seems to be raising their game a little bit as far as lights and sounds is concerned. But man, one of Ram Gov's bands called Empty Trail, great radio-friendly rock and roll, which is crazy different from like Stitched Up, because I see them there and it's just like, that is brutal,
Yeah, man. And then I went to Kick Butt and shot a bunch of stuff. We'll be playing 5 bands over there, so we're going to try to get to all of that.
That's what's really cool, Dave, is that you get to go out and you get to film while I get to work, and you don't need me, and I want to thank you for allowing me to be part of that.
We make
man.
different stuff together, that's for sure.
It's awesome.
I want to say thanks to your lady for tuning in, my bro
baby.
Tony tuning in. I see you out there. Why don't we go ahead? This is my best friend, but Tony and I go way back, and we're going to play a clip from this boy. Here you go, Fastball.
Rock and roll. Woo!
Sleep, sleep, come to me, I wanna be dreaming. I need a break from all this planning and scheming. Sad, sad days walking around in the city. Look to my lonely mind, cause it's the only place I get to see your face. Love, love, take me there, I wanna be flying. I need a break from all this driving and crying. Sad, sad days walking around in the city. Fly with me, I'll take you where we can't be found, until I hit the ground. Wouldn't you like to be my best friend? You could show me a whole new world. We could stay up all night, 'cause you never know what could happen. What could happen? Love, love, take me there, I wanna be flying. I need a break from all this driving and crying. Sad, sad days walking around in the city. Fly with me, I'll take you where we can't be found, until I hit the ground. Wouldn't you like to be my best friend? You could show me a whole new world. We could stay up all night 'cause you never know what could happen. What could happen? Wouldn't you like to be my best friend? You could show me a whole new world. We could stay up all night 'cause you never know what could happen. What could happen? Wouldn't you like to be my best friend? Wouldn't you like to be my best friend? Wouldn't you like to be?
That was Fastball.
I mean,
And,
how do you? We were just talking. All you people behind the scenes got to hear us. But man, there's something about those cats in Fastball. Just hook and mouth, crazy, great songwriters. They came out of the gate just with blistering hits, hook and mouth. Just
Gather your thoughts. It's good. You said that.
right. Well, it's just they're really. I'm trying not to like say and blow them too much, other than the fact that great songwriting from some friends and some ATX alum who has been on the scene since forever.
Yeah,
Fuck,
man.
Miles was even in Band from Hell for a long time.
Absolutely. I was
you
going
know?
to say that's kind of where I first met those cats, man.
Right.
Absolutely, going back to Miles and Band from Hell.
Right, and Zuniga, no.
And then a big car, and he did all that stuff. And then Tony, man, is just everything he touches is gold. His solo stuff is amazing. I will go and say prolific. He is
Prolific.
really good, yeah.
Well, right now, I don't know if they're doing Rehfeldt right now, but they're doing that's that song for my mother. They refuse to play that song.
Okay.
You know, but
I refuse to ask for it.
really,
Yeah.
I
I'm
thought-
moving forward.
I thought it'd be cool to do kind of a cover of it, man. It's what a great song. And then for a long time, Johnny Walker with KLBJ would play that every Friday, and it was just way cool, man.
I remember my first beer.
Do you really?
No.
I don't remember my first beer. I remember my first bottle that my dad had of mezcal. Had a worm in it.
Well, I guess all I'm saying is
Move forward.
I'm making new memories.
Right. Well, I still enjoy my old memories, you know.
I have them on tape somewhere.
Yeah, I know you do, man. You know what's funny is I'm just gonna give you a little back history. David and I were hanging out, and we kind of just started talking about some of the older times before TV and before anything. How both of us were just really mad crazy about the music scene, and how Dave used to work for the radio for free and would go out and meet these guys, and has pictures like with the Vaughn brothers and just way early.
A fan way before.
Yeah, but way before all of this stuff, and that's what's cool. I think that's
It's
what
about
makes it a little bit
82,
different.
I think.
What makes us a little bit different is that we've been fans long before we started working in the music industry. And I remember when Bobby Landgraf moved to L.A. and he turned me on to his book of contacts.
Nice.
And he goes, boom, here you go, brother, the golden book of gigs. And that's when Dancer really started kicking off. It was,
That's awesome.
Yeah,
man.
man.
He carried the torch to Dancer and
You
said,
know,
I'm
what
going
a nice guy.
to become a hip hop star, and then Beastie Boys stole his idea.
Yeah, man, I just put on a shirt with the Def MFs.
Yeah, dude.
You know, and I didn't know Walter had passed, Walter Wolf.
crazy.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
anywho,
man.
talk about old school, talk about new school. Have you gone out to go see some new music?
Hey, Shorty, who, man, goes headhunters, all sorts of man. Kid grew up here, I don't say kid disrespectfully, he's a man now,
Right.
is coming back to town with Splatter tonight. They moved out to Florida and Eviscerated and Splatter, and they're bringing in another band from out of town, are going to be at Kick Butt. So if you want to give
That's
me
tonight.
a hug after the show later tonight, it's going to be a late one. I'll take a hug. Why not? You?
Since my roadie's been off for the last 10 gigs in 2 weeks, I think I'm going to probably finally have dinner with my wife and maybe rub some jelly on my swollen vagina.
Dude, you're going to run out of jelly.
It's a big old vagina. That's how swollen it is.
So the show I went to the other night was a great bill. Some old friends. It was great to see all my homies from back in the day. I ran into the one and only MC Truth.
Wow.
And a lot of great folks. I ran into Melissa, used to host Raw Time with Mary Beth, going back a little bit there. And just did I say Fire Kills, Rubberhead people, the Ritalin Kids folks, just so many people. And Despero was supposed to open the show, and that couldn't happen. So Brady, the trooper, got a Murtaughs show together, and he's probably more of a friend than you'll ever know.
Oh.
Love it. Love it. I think I'd seen the Murtaughs once, maybe. Maybe. I'm not even sure. So Brady is a really, how do you say, multifaceted. Singer, songwriter, performer, buddy, fan, hardworking cat, makes a hell of a pizza. What do you say about Brady? I love that guy. So, the Murtaughs.
That's
rare
awesome.
gig from the
Awesome.
Murtaughs.
Who was running sound there?
That was Ernie.
Man,
You got a little drunk that night?
you can't fuck with Ernie, man. You can't fuck with the sound there at Kick Butt, man. And then the way that you're able to just walk up and what you're hearing, ladies and gentlemen, is first, this is Dave TV. This is Dave. My name's Nathan. Blue's in the back. But it's cool because that is one place that you can just walk up. You don't have to talk to anybody. You can plug straight in and literally go from 0 to 100, and we're filming within 5 minutes of the time that you walk in that motherfucker. Dude, it's such a, I can't talk about that place enough.
Production facility nearly for me.
The love that they give the musicians, and if you're there enough, will make a cookie named after you. So they've got a Dave TV cookie even.
They could come up with a Lee cookie.
A Lee Young cookie. As a matter of fact, we're doing San Angelo with those cats, and then playing like July 5th or something.
I bet it might have stones in it though.
With a mighty, with a mighty F holes or mighty F holes. What a great name. Saw Lee last night from the Hit.
Nice.
You wouldn't recognize him because it's very strange. The older that we get, everybody's cut their hair and everybody's kind of put on a little beer belly, and we're starting to look like our fathers, you know. When you look out there, but Gil, he's a big beer drinking, long haired, cigarette smoking motherfucker, man. It was good to see the guys in the Hit.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Miss those guys. I got to catch up with them.
Like still to this day out there nailing it. But we're going to be doing San Angelo with Brother Stone and Dan Ciar.
Still,
and it's going to be fun.
Does the same folks run it? Because I don't know if, you know, Rex and Todd still, both of them have their hands in that or not?
You know, I'm really fortunate because Jackie, we call it punching buttholes, but he's a sports guy. He plays with the Mighty Kelly Gruber and the, you know, semi-pro ball and basketball and all. He's always done that, but he's going golfing Monday with, I was hoping the name was going to come right out. It'll come to me in a second.
Donald Trump.
No, he doesn't play very good golf. But the owner of Pflugerville, up there at Hanover's, plays golf with Jackie, and that's how we're able to get in on some of these shows. It's really, really nice, man. And I want to talk about how great their production is up there also, man. Just great sound. And when you see 99 Crimes now, from when they first started, Paul Lydell, the amazing Paul Lydell, you might know him from Dirty Looks, but I think his claim to fame here in Texas is Dangerous Toys.
Who?
Dangerous Toys.
I've heard of them. Yeah.
Teasing, pleasing, teasing. But shining on our knees. Or is that the other band? Anyway, one of those. But it was the production that they put on now, from when they first started, is second to none. You know, they all stand together. They have their intro music. Da da goes to da and the three of them are standing on
Paul,
the side
that'll be
of the
1999.
stage. And then they'll go, and then they go. They walk up together, and it's like, and then the smoke goes.
Blackthorn Halo.
No, they've got smoke in the front and the back and on the sides, or is that Shadow Ministry? Anyway, smoke. There's smoke things with lights. They're all the rage. But anyway, 99 Crimes, their show production has gone from here to up here. It was great to play with those guys. That's what I miss, that noise, though.
Well, here, hang on a second.
This is you nasty motherfucker.
Vacancy was a band I got at Kick Butt the other night. Those cats are awesome, very tight, and the song we're going to play is so catchy. I was singing it right away. So, be all right, we'll be all right.
Dave. Whew. Talk in a minute.
We'll talk when?
In a minute. God damn it. Pull your pants up. I'm done.
Vacancy. See, I told you, you're already singing that, aren't you?
You know why?
We'll be all right.
It's going to be all right, brother. It's going to be all right. Ladies and gentlemen, you have found yourself right now at this moment watching Dave TV, the ultimate super kick-ass Dave, his trusty little sidekick.
That's heavyweight, brother.
Nathan. And then we got Blue in the back, Patrick Gibney controlling. I like trying to fool him, but Dave is actually the one. But we've only fooled him once. In the 17 years that he's been back there, we've only fooled him once. We want to give a shout out to John Spotwood Moore. I got it right finally, dude.
I think he's going to be visiting through sometime soon.
That's going to be great, you know. But there's a lot of people who've come through and helped. We have people that have been asking how they can help with the show. Dave made it to where we go film. That's where a lot of the work gets done. And this we do out of love and for fun, to be able to have a platform to bring you the videos that we go out and shoot. So then, if you're watching this in a rerun, or you want to come and play the show, very rarely do we bring bands into this facility anymore. Maybe,
if you fit on this desk.
Right. But what we do now is we go out and we film, we come here, and the reason is because for 1 hour, we were an hour and a half show, we had a band for 45 minutes, and then that gave us 30 minutes, and by then we were so stressed out about doing the live show that we wouldn't talk in between. So now we get to talk about you, we get to talk about you, we get to talk about him, we get to talk
play about a dozen clips,
which is
instead of like 4.
Right, which is a lot better. You know, well, it's bringing more music to you. So, man, thank you very, very much for sharing this. Thank you very much for being a part of this unique opportunity to build the Austin music scene. Nothing that I have seen in the many, many years that I've been here is anything quite like this. And that's why my pride and why I fight to be here almost every week.
And we ask only that you watch, and because these bands need to be seen, not to stroke our ego. So when I say with passion, and you ask me when your band can get on the show,
that just shows you didn't watch the show. You haven't watched a show in 2 years.
That's all you're telling me is I don't watch.
Right.
So I respect that you respect what we do, but
you can respect it a lot more.
Let's talk about that word, respect.
By participating.
And support.
Right.
Very interesting word. So go to the shows. If you don't pay the cover, buy beer at the bar. Just not any specific bar. Get merch. Do something for the band. Put them on public access. Take a photo they can share on Facebook. Do something to help. Be honest to people. If someone has the guts to ask you how the set was, be honest. Whether that's, for the best or for the worst, be honest in the best way you possibly can.
Right.
Because that helps somebody move forward.
Right. It actually helps. And then so many times we go out and we understand that it's a party, but man, it's so hard when we go out and film and we make it give you the opportunity to play, and you're just wasted. Now sometimes that comes off great and it comes off on the camera, but man.
Other times I hit stop and
Dave will look at me from one side of the stage and he'll just go, "Yep, that's code for fuck this," or "We've got enough."
If you ever see me, that's not you.
Yeah, right. It's me.
Unless you're on stage.
Right. So speaking of on stage, so you went and filmed all of this stuff this Saturday, Friday?
This was Friday night.
Friday night?
Yeah.
At Kick Butt. I saw that you have some stuff from, you just said their name. He plays bass for Nowherebound.
Well, he plays in a lot of bands, including this next band.
That's what I was.
Mayday, Mayday.
He's singing and fronting
Clint
this
Baker.
band. Yes.
And also we have Dustin. They were both in Ritalin Kids together. They were the front of that band, and they're the front of this band.
That's what I was trying to get
Drastically
around.
different sound.
Really?
Much amazing growth and great new songs, and I was so stoked to see this band, Mayday, Mayday. They're still really young in their growth, I guess, as
Right.
far as the band goes.
Right.
And the song called Higher, won't play it now.
Right.
Well,
Woo!
here it goes.
Good job, Dave.
Can you take me
Higher, yeah.
fly away?
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
That was not the damn Yankees.
I've seen a few of the bands that that Jack guy, the bass player from the
Blades?
damn Yankees, yeah, Jack Blades.
Night Ranger.
It's bad. There's this radio I subscribe to because sometimes they come out some really good. They're called Frontiers Music Corporation or Frontiers. It's a record label.
I like the Journey record.
Right, exactly. But they put out a bunch of the who's beens, what's beens, and people that have been ins. And they like pairing up a bunch of people like the badass Doug Ulrich, a great motherfucking Les Paul Strangler, along with Jack Blades, and then Dean Castronova, I believe his last name is, the drummer that got kicked out of Journey for choking his old lady while he was on meth. But
Is Matt Fury in that band?
well, he's got a countdown and it's coming out. We're about to find out what's going on with
Right
that.
on.
So that's.
Let us know, bro.
Yeah, it's good. So that dude sings just I'm not saying just like Steve Perry, because how can you sound like Steve Perry? But he does all that stuff. And to listen to that band, you wonder if they're trying to go for that. But that Jack Blades dude still dances around like that, like a fucking 2-ton fairy thing.
Has he got any hair left?
He's wearing it well,
Okay,
I guess,
good,
whatever's left. So,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know. But anyway, Frontiers, YouTube, you can check out all those bands. But some of that stuff is really
Do they
fucking
do the
good.
Night Rangers?
They don't play any of the Night Rangers.
Do they do the damn Yankees?
I don't even think the damn Yankees do the damn Yankees
Does Jack
anymore.
Blades get paid?
You know that motherfucker's getting paid. So fuck it, right? What are we
How else
supposed
is he
to
gonna
do?
make money?
Well, he's going to stand up there and dance like a 2-ton fairy.
Woohoo!
Me and Kip Winger, motherfuckers.
You only know because he took lessons from you.
No, he only knows because Matt Splatt and I took lessons from him.
Oh, that chulo.
I want to take Matt Splatt full circle, buddy.
Woo!
Fuck yeah, buddy.
Little TLC on the
DL ick. On the DL ick.
Well, if we keep talking, you're gonna pass out. So stay awake. Say hello to the angels.
Never really wanted to say. My eyes are open wide to something real. Truth is just harder to say than to believe. This is life, turning right across the sky. This is the dawn of a life. Stand up to watch your rise, and you wanna be a part of it. Stay away. This is the life. Turning right across the sky. This is the dawn of a life. Stand up to watch your rise, and you wanna stay away. To fail when nothing ever makes you wanna fail. Mother fail. First we must admit we live in chains to be free. This is life, running right across the sky. This is the dawn of our life. Stand up to watch you rise, and if you wanna be a part of it, stay away. This is the light, running right across the sky. This is the dawn of our life. Stand up to watch you rise, and if you wanna be a part of it, stay away. Hey, keep on pushing yourself back up. You gotta be the change you wanna see in this world. Alive away tonight. This is the light running right across the sky. This is the dawn of our life. Stand up to watch you rise, and if you wanna be a part of it, stay away. This is the light, running bright. This is the dawn of our life. Stand up to watch you rise, and if you wanna be a part, stay away. This is the light, running bright. This is the dawn of our life. Stand up to watch you rise, and if you wanna be a part of this, stay away.
Say hello to the angels.
Man, that was Nathan. You missed it. If you're watching this, you got his Michael Jackson impression. It was cool. He's doing the Pepsi commercial.
All over, pat him out. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dave TV. Dave, my name's Nathan. We got Blue in the back, so dig this. Have you seen the brothers before?
I used to see Say Hello to the Angels at Red Eyed Fly all the time, man, and that was cool. And then,
they
of course,
got
Rubberhead
that
back in the
was
day,
it right there.
and
That was
Fire
gonna do.
Kills and all those bands, dude. What a scene that was. It's good to see them all doing a show together. That was a great night. Family, friends that hadn't seen each other in ages, and a good hang.
What a way to be, and then to come out and still be jamming out like that.
Oh,
you know,
dude.
I was talking to him, and I think what it is the fact that he said, Nathan, do you disrespect me, or do you still like respect me because I'm not in the music business or the music scene anymore? And this is a friend of mine who has helped my bands before. He went on to work for computers and doing the blah, blah, blah. To me, it was, how do you disrespect anybody who their life path, right? Because he asked if I respect him still because he's not in the music scene. My only answer to him was, man, motherfucker, I'm so busy doing my music scene and writing for Rockstar Magazine, filming with DaveTV, doing live TV, doing podcasts, practicing and rehearsing, not rehearsing, not one badass band, but two badass bands. And getting in time to wiki wacky. Man, I'm too busy to worry about whether or not you're in the fucking music scene or not, man. So whatever you decide to do, that's great. I understand why you don't do it anymore because
Life.
Because of stupid drama. Also, man, how much drama? This music scene is filled with egomaniacs who really think that they deserve everything and will not work for it. And if they do want to work for it, they want to, quote unquote, just surround themselves and then latch onto something that's already doing great, or that has been a staple in the scene for a long time. You got to earn your stripes, people. You can't fuck around and you can't just latch onto something and think that you deserve what that is. So with that being said, I have no disrespect for anybody who's decided not to do this because it is fucked up, man. Like you deal with the alcoholics, you're dealing with having to be, not being a partaker in alcohol myself, but being a glorified alcohol salesman up there in order for my band to get paid. I understand what that is, man, and it's going to take a lot of fucking work. And the fact that we are all still doing it, Matt Splat, blah, 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 the list
These
goes,
next cats coming up, man.
The list is long that are watching the show right here.
Yep.
And we have chosen to do it. We have decided to stick it out. We have decided to support. We've decided to watch Dave TV. We've decided to really just kick its ass. And we have decided to bring that to you and work really, really hard and make sure. Are we human? Like I said, keep saying every week, fuck yes we are. Do we get caught up in all that? We really try not to, because we've got to rise above and to continue to keep carrying on. But ladies and gentlemen, you got to earn your stripes, people. You got to earn your stripes.
And these people have done nothing but earned their stripes that I'm about to play for you. Nowherebound.
Yeah.
Super group of guy, like that's down here and they're up here, you know, and Christopher up front just killing it and vibing with those guys. It's such a cohesive unit. Chelsea got guitar and key and vocal skills. They're all their own musician in their own right. Robert on the drum. Blam!
You might know him from the Eric Testament days playing with Danny G. But
New Disaster days.
No, right. Also, then he is running the Guitar Center up there at North Cross.
Absolutely. So, and of course, Clint, who we've seen already in his acts on bass, and just the whole, I could go into everybody, and you know I love all you guys. What I want to say is that they put a foundation down that was not their own club only. So when you talk about Nowherebound, you talk about us, not them. It's everybody, man. Those guys are in the music making end of Nowherebound, where they write and perform the songs. But when you go to a show, you're in Nowherebound, dude. It's a family, like the whole room.
They come in uniform. They come ready to kick ass. They look the part. They play the part, and we are then part of what Nowherebound is.
Exactly.
That's exactly what you just said, bro.
Yep.
And that's what separates the men from the boys, because you can be up there and you can be a little court jester dancing up and down playing some shitty fucking songs or whatever you think your thing
Or great,
is.
but
Or
still-
right, still doing whatever that is. And I don't mean shitty songs like, I just mean it kind of like.
You're not bringing anyone with you.
Right,
If you're just
right.
there for yourself.
But man, Nowherebound, that's a great way to put it, dude.
And
That's just-
we happen to catch some new material, so they are actually working on new material.
That's
this one
awesome.
is kind of a part 2 thing. You check it out. I'm not giving away his secrets, but this is a brand new tune called "No Horse Town" from one of my favorite bands
not
in the
gonna
world.
see it or hear it anywhere
Just
else.
Dave TV, man.
Baby.
Unless you go see Nowherebound.
No shit.
For the freaks and the chicks and the sinners, to the small town hoods we remember. Voice of friendship, voice of truth. All the ones from the sounds of the rhinos, we've had religion in a busted Eldorado. Sunset fox all losing our youth. Till us somewhere else to pass the time. Sing us somewhere else before we die. 'Cause the lights went down on a new sound. Some friends found the internet top from the city without. Sunshine at night with a break to goodbye. And the sun and everything was born with signs of red. Found a scene, but the shit got chaotic. And old souls and my own symbiotics. Divorce in the road, difference in sound. I took a left and each took the other. We left the nest, but we never left a brother. In for a penny, in for a pound. Give us somewhere else to pass the time. Take us somewhere else before we die. 'Cause the lights went down on a one-horse town. And we passed in the beautiful poverty of rock and roll. In the chain at night, with a break to goodbye. Till the songs and the fishes still come us both the soul.
USA.
Heart.
USA.
US. Hey. US. Hey.
USA.
Hey, Hey, man. Madison, Wisconsin. Hello.
Salute, ladies and
I can't hear you, Madison.
I can't hear you.
So this is Dave TV, and that was the mighty Nowherebound, brand new music. Loving it.
And that's just, I liked it so much that if you're watching here, you're missing the behind the scenes. And I actually got up and I danced. So tonight I've got a new J.O.B. I'm going to be Matt Splat's roadie.
You should be.
He might have to carry most of the shit in, but I'm going to, I will.
Oh, he didn't say groupie.
Oh,
roadie.
Never mind. I'm not carrying shit. I'll blow you, Matt. I ain't carrying shit, brother. Woo!
Oh, good Lord.
I want to thank the people here at Austin Public. Couldn't be great. We were off last week because Blue needed some time away from the craziness, and Dave and I needed some time just to brief. And 2 weeks ago, I left my trusty little water container here. I carry this everywhere I go, and as a singer, I wear a mask religiously, and I drink about 4 of these a day. Like, no matter what, this is and my wife got one, and she kept saying, because I kept trying to, like, I kept carrying it with me everywhere I go, and she go, "Where's yours, Nathan?" And I go, last I remember was at the television studio. So I looked in all the drawers and the cupboards, and it wasn't there. So I went to go get a little cable and a few other things out of the car, and I asked just by chance if they had my metal container. And the motherfuckers put it in the office in admin, and they had it there for me. So thank you to whoever saved this thing. It's like the best $9 or $15 I've ever spent. Drink water, ladies and gentlemen.
Drink water, play metal. I'm glad you didn't run very far away.
Oh.
So it was kind of a flock of seagulls, but Andy Rehfeldt, I hope I'm not butchering his name, but I really enjoy his work on YouTube, to be frank. And yeah, it's great stuff.
I thought it was cool because I was alive during the fashion of the 80s that was going on. And I remember wearing the tight white pants, you know, and with the, it was a necktie, and I had wrapped it around and tied it around my waist. And I came around the corner in those tight white pants, and my mom looks at me and goes, "Mijito, spiders." And I looked down, and evidently you could see my pubes through my white pants.
Yeah, baby.
And my mom had said, "Mijito, spiders," because evidently it looked like a bunch of spiders. So, anywho, man, that's just the 80s with the hair and
with Atlantis,
the matching
and Power
everything,
Trip.
you know, it just, what a time. You can't do that again, because we will never be that naive and on that much cocaine all at the same time.
Well, you won't, but there's people working on that right now. Naivety and cocaine, I promise.
I know people who do it.
I didn't want to call anyone out.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching another fine fucking episode of Dave TV, number 1. And this is Dave. My name is Nathan. We got Patrick Gibney in the back. We call him Blue because he's got the most beautiful blue eyes. And what can I say, man? We do this out of love. We do this because we don't know any better.
True.
You know, man. Some people golf. Some people play bands. Some people cook. Some people cook and eat.
Do all of it.
And some people just eat. And some people drink. Pee. Drink. Oh, that got close. That got too close to Dave's heart, huh? But I'm gonna go. And some people drink pee.
That's touching.
So, man, we go from 5
to 1, baby.
to 6:30, and we try
5 to 6:30 is right.
But it's just every Sunday we go live when there's not a bunch of stuff happening, and we have the heart and the ability. We do podcasts.
We need to real soon,
either
man.
that or we just hang out and just be. Dave got an opportunity to come to my new studio. We're moving my studio right now, and then we're gonna get to work on some new music, some new drama, and then the follow-up to Dancy Ayers. It's a lot of fun.
Pick one of those. So if you have any gigs that you're playing out and about, I usually work till about 8 o'clock, and then I'm out and about. Most nights of the week I can get out and see something. I'm totally open to doing so, and love to see new music. Let me know what you want to see on the show if you're just a fan.
Seems like a good 3 minutes.
And which one?
2308.
All right, yeah, good one. Cool. So I would love to help get a band you might not be seeing on the show onto the show.
I'm gonna set up for this.
So let us know if there is one that fits that mold. This was some good times. I'm going to reach back into the CapZeyeZ catalog here. You spend a lot of time at the back room and many other places, but we're going to focus on the back room for a moment. The poll is still there. If you go to Emos, you can go over there on the left of the stage and area, and that poll is still there. I'm taking a photo with Dana by the poll.
I
Good
can't
times.
tell you how many times I've come around the corner and went, bing! I mean, it's like, bing! Yeah. And there's a certain noise at that pole it was kind of wrapped a little bit. So it wasn't a real, there was a dead ding, almost like when an aluminum bat hits a baseball perfect, but with toilet paper on the ends. I don't know why I know what that sounds like.
Exactly. Just about 22 years ago, I had the opportunity to work with one of Texas' finest group of musicians that ever existed and exists to this day, King's X.
Shadow Ministry. Congratulations to Shadow Ministry for being able, they're actually opening up. Tom Coyne, drama alum. His
Come and Take It Live, right?
Is, Come and Take It Live, and it's coming up soon. And
we're going to play a song from this show at the back room in '97. You had something?
That was it. I just wanted to
right on. So
props
let's
to
kick
my
it.
boy in Shadow Ministry.
Props to Tom for nailing it. That guy can play on time
and
really well.
Not only that, but he's from New York City, so
New York City
things that are like hard for me because I run a little bit slower. He's on it, man.
I think I'm from New York City.
Are you from New York? You're from
Shut up.
Plain old shut up.
Right there is a good old riff right there is what that is right there is a good old riff. I was going to do that, but I guess I won't now.
I did not even see that really bad joke, Dave. I'm still stuck on King's X fucking badass lick.
Who?
Let's all do it together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't know about all that. So King's X at the back room. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you had any requests, throw them in the chat room because I don't know, whatever.
Because I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
What do you think of that? You're watching Dave TV. Yeah, that's Dave right there. My name's Nathan, and we got, fuck it, I'll say it, Patrick in the back. We call him Blue because he's so secretive that he doesn't want to know that he's really flipping the switches for this show. What do you think of that? And we're going to go out and film your band. What do you think of that? And you're going to like the band that you see when we play it here. What do you think of that?
Or you might not.
And then you're going to talk about it. And then you're going to do, dare I say it, guitar licks.
Is that like Blackfoot or Slayer?
Dude, Blackfoot dude is like one of the lead. Murdoch is like one of the lead dudes in Leonard. What's left of Leonard Skinner?
There's like one guy at this point.
Hey man, that motherfucker got taxes. if I have a house and some taxes and fucking 17 XO ladies, guess who's taking out Leonard Skinner again? Yep. Freebird. Fuck it, you know. I'm out there playing Freebird. Who was I talking about? I was talking to somebody because they had a hit song, and I had asked them, how the fuck do you keep playing the hit every time? You know, everybody wants to hear that one song. How do you? And he says, because every time I sing it, motherfucker, I know I'm getting paid.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Absolutely,
so
man. Why not, right?
Bethany works at a telephone store, counting her money for pennies.
Yeah, if you get it, you get it.
You know, right, exactly.
Hey,
you know?
So another good reason to play covers are benefits for beautiful people. And the chain would definitely be a hit, right?
Yes.
Yes. So I want to play a clip from Tarantula Mountain and some friends doing a great version of the chain.
Righteous.
Yeah.
Woo.
sick. That was so cool, man.
You got the little, you put a little metal into it. You put a little metal into it.
Rad.
That was, we were just talking, and definitely want to thank Jasmine for watching. She's one of those people who support every week, and not only that, man, but she follows your band, and she'll interact with you on videos and stuff. So Jasmine, I want to thank you. I thank you over here, and I'm going to thank you over here. Thank you very much for all the passion that you have for not only what you do, but for what everybody else does, and especially the show. So thank you very much for watching. We were just talking about the first time that I saw them play. They were on they did an acoustic thing, and I thought, man, they did that well. But whenever we played with them, I believe it was dance or drum. Anywho, don't know which one, but it was at Anderson Mill, and they first time I got to see. Actually, I think it was the day that y'all got married. Is that right? So they were up there, and I heard that Mesa Boogie, and I turned into like a dumb fan, and I think I freaked him out a little bit.
Yeah, well, you do freak people,
man. But yeah, then all of a sudden, like, it's like, oh, it's that damn Tarantula band.
Reception parties,
you know? Yeah, that's what it was. I remember. That's awesome. But it doesn't get any weirder than when we were all talking. It was Jody Champion last night at the gig at Hanover's. It was Jody Champion, Danny G, myself here, and then Paul Lydell over here. And so I said something just outrageously dumb, and Paul kind of smiled like he does. And then I said something stupid again, and then Jody chimed in his part, and then Danny started da-da-da-da, and we all started high-fiving, and we all looked at Paul, and Paul just was kind of blinking, looking at us, like, and so we said, fuck yeah, man, dancer style, woo, fuck yeah, we were just talking nasty, dumb shit, and who knows, it was probably just smart and fun to us, because so man, as we sit there high-fiving each other, going, woo, dancer style, fucking funny, Paul's sitting there with his eyeballs looking. I'm going to look at the camera, and I'm going to be Paul for a second. See if I can do it. And then his eyeballs got kind of bigger, and he looked at the three of us, and he kind of took a step backwards and took 2 steps backwards. And then we started laughing up that he was going to sneak off and run off because we were dancerfied and just being idiots. And then Paul just took off. It was like, he gave us that look, and like, man, we're all high-fiving each other because we're all being idiots together, man, and he didn't want to have any part of our dumb, stupid Corpus Christi fucking oil in the water brains, man.
Well, who would?
What you do?
No.
Well, not anymore, but yeah, you did. So anyway, man, we are DaveTV. This is Dave. He's been knocking this shit out for forever, and I'm just proud to be here doing what I can to help with the cause. Most of the time now, whenever Dave says, and you ask Dave something, he's going to revert you to me, and that's just because Dave
hates talking to people. Go ahead and say what you were going to say.
God damn it, Dave. It's because he's very busy working out all the logistics and actually working on video that he's too busy to keep everything together. So that's my part of the job here.
Thank you.
That's a good way to say that.
Whatever it takes, bro.
Right. But that's. Was you talking out your ass?
I was. That's where you hear me.
You're talking out your ass, Dave.
But who noticed it? Wasn't not you.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah.
So, anywho, just. We thank you. I forgot what because of the microphone.
No, but it's all good. Thank you for tuning in, folks. And, as he says, we're always human. And, those things come out. And if you have any questions about anything, always ask us. I'm as honest as you get, so I won't sugarcoat things. But Nathan will take the right answer and say it the right way.
Well, we make a good team like that, Dave. I think
it never was that way before.
Well, I think I was always on some kind of chemical that kept that really from flying the way that it does now.
And I used to drink.
It seems a lot easier, our communication now. to be able to do this together and doing it in a positive way. And what's really cool now is that they will say, how do I do this? Do I say this right? And we talk now, which is something that I think the older we've got, and something that I think that everybody needs to learn then from our relationship now is that you got to talk this stuff out, but you got to be honest. And then when you ask for the honest answer, don't freak out what the fuck the answer is. Because all you can do is be fucking totally honest with the whole situation. And if you take it on with the best mind that the person that you're talking to has your best interest in his heart, then man, you can nothing but rise together. And I'm not gonna cry. You're gonna cry, motherfuckers.
Hey, love each other while we're touching you here with our hearts instead of anything you can go to jail for. Love each other, man. I got this thing. I don't know if you can see very well with the lighting, but which way do I go with that? This way?
Yeah.
Anyway, it says fuck cancer. Point is fuck cancer. And we're losing Chad soon, and a lot of close people near and dear to our hearts are going, and we pray they have a happy life while they're here, but believe in what you believe in. I believe there's more after my life here, but while I'm here, I'm surely not going to lead a stupid, wicked life. I'm going to try to be cool, but we all are human. Pray one word.
Pray one word. That's what this is about.
Exactly. So anything, I mean, that's where it touches me, kind of just be cool and make it through another day and
this
be a good
is a
person,
prayer
right?
for my grandkid and all the children that are coming after us. All I can pray is that we all use our higher intellect instead of flying off the cuff like we all do now in politics and our humanness in our lives right now. Pray one word.
Yep. Dave TV, y'all. Mwah.
I could pray one word, make your life have meaning, never let you hurt. If I could say one thing, I give my life so you shall carry on. If I could say one thing, make your life have purpose, protect you from this world. If I could show you how, I give my life so you shall carry on bended knee. All I ask is just one thing. Protest from on high. I said, I'll be thy name. The half a man that I dream you could be. You shall be the king of all you are. I pray for you. On bended knee. All I ask is just one thing. Protect from on high. I said, hallowed be thy name. On bended knee. All I ask is just one thing. I said, protect from on high. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I said, hallowed be thy